Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight reporting Allie LaForce. The Wolves again playing host, continuing their homestand in this one. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with the win.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they...
Oh, yes, sir! Yes, sir! My goodness!
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Williams. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And having a star in Anthony Edwards, Clark with so much confidence, what kind of impact does that have for the Wolves?
Well, it's huge. I mean, he wants the pressure of carrying the team, and with his outgoing nature and skill set, that mentality, I think, permeates the team and gives it great confidence.
Back to Monk. Takes the three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Here's McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota. Here's Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Outside Edwards. Outside for Randall. Just 4 to shoot. Top of the key. Edwards, no good.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
You know what you like about Levine as a finisher? I mean, he can go straight to the rack, pop out to the three, and can do everything in between as well.
To the paint. Over in the corner, McDaniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter's feel, but not who you want to leave open.
The shot by Monk is no good. Pass to Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor, as complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
No good on that one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Good on the second free throw.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great. He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
McDaniels gets a wide open look. Trains the three-pointer. McDaniels got 6 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensive.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
I think DiVincenzo is at his best in the open court because he's got tremendous speed.
Brown drives in, and the dunk by Brown.
puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Edwards looking it over. On the top of the key. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
1 for 3.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
The Timberwolves leading. Shot by McDaniels, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Gobert, the screen. Down low. Out to Edwards. Hands it from downtown.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
It's stolen by Duren. On the wing, Williams. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Brown. Back to Williams. Down low. With the clock winding down. And Duren slams it in.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And Levine with the slam.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Pass to Boston. Beyond the arc. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. The Kings trail by 5. Some say, Clark, the game has lost its physicality, with fewer fouls called on average than in any previous decade.
You know, I don't necessarily fully agree with that, Kevin. Sure, the game is still physical. Some of the hard fouls, and because the game was played closer to the basket in the past, lent itself to more fouls being called and more bumping and thumping. It's more perimeter-oriented now, but I don't know if it's necessarily less physical. And I don't actually mind fewer foul calls. I like the players being able to play and put the ball in the basket as much as possible.
Kicks it out to Ellis. Stolen by Jackson. There's the triple. On the wing, Jackson. Hits it from three-point range. And now it's a 9-point Minnesota lead.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, "I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me." Guys, back to you.
Fills it up with the best. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Just 5 to shoot. Ellis can't get it to go.
Defense practically daring him to take that shot in. It worked out for him.
Out to DeRozan. Looking to end the run. And the dunk by DeRozan.
I respect the way DeRozan can still elevate and throw it down.
Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
The Kings trail by 10. Carter looking around. Left side, Sabonis. McDaniels on the wing. Fires from deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. McDaniels got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves. Outside, Sabonis. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
The dunk off the timely pump fake.
Oh, and one little pump fake, and he had all the time he needed to go hard to the rack.
It's one of the most reliable moves you can make, GA. So pretty when it works.
You had the feeling, guys, he was just eyeing the rim from the start. I mean, he was committed.
Carter outside. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Timberwolves leading by 8. Right side, Reed. Here's Lowe. Back to Randall. Pass to Reed. Nice D from Sabonis.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Lowe. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lowe's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And it's Carter missing. Timberwolves on offense. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Out to DeRozan. Tries it from the top of the key. Rebound, Minnesota.
Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised, too.
Offensive rebound. Outside, Edwards. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Edwards got 9.
And, Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second-chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 17-7 run. Over in the corner, Randall. Pass to Edwards. And so it's Minnesota. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And timeout called by Chris Finch. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Timberwolves leading by 13. Here's Lowe. It's stolen by Brown. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Back to Duren. Good. The nice assist for Williams. That's now 8 points here for Jalen Duren.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Edwards, no good. The Kings trail by 11. Pass to Brown. And here is Williams. Monk outside. And then Monk with the dunk.
Monk high off the ground to hammer it home. I love that force on the throwdown.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And the three ball is good. Edwards got 12 points in the game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
It's Edwards on the wing. Edwards with another miss.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Timberwolves leading by 8. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Pass to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide-open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Timberwolves leading by 10. Pass to Lowe. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
With floor spacing so in demand, league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
To the inside. Count it.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And there's the drive. Screen by McDaniel. Launches a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. McDaniel's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Ellis. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 15. Clark Reed, a former 6-man award winner in this league.
Yeah, I tell you, he was given the nickname Big Jelly in high school, and it has stuck with him. In fact, they've got some great T-shirts with that on it. And to be honest, I like it. I just would like to know the backstory as to how he became Big Jelly. His game is pretty sweet, too.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And the second free throw, good. And so Brown will bring it up for the King. 17-point game. Rebounded by Jackson. Here's Boston. And he's good on the three ball. Boston's got his first 3 points of the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
The shot by Monk is no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Boston. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the